Cheap places to retire in Mexico. Hi, broadcasting not live from Morelia, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. Have you been looking for that perfect spot to live in Mexico? Have you been trying to find the place that has a perfect climate that's flat with no cobblestones? Have you been trying to find that spot that's very peaceful and extremely affordable? Some places would say cheap. Well, this is your lucky day. We're going to go visit Patzcuaro, a fabulous place in the middle of Mexico. After a very short time in Patzcuaro, I fell in love with the place, and if I had visited there and spent a week there before I moved to Morelia, I would be living there now. I have many video clips to share with you about my journey there, how I got there, where it is, but at the very end of this video, I'm going to share with you the shocking prices of housing and apartments in Patzcuaro. I posted this video as one of Bill the Geek's top 10 picks to live in Mexico. Let's go see why. First, let's take a look at the map. You can see Morelia over there on the right-hand side, and below it, which is an hour bus ride, is Patzcuaro. And you can see Guadalajara. We're about 3.5 hours from Guadalajara, about a 7 to 8 hour drive from Puerto Vallarta over there on the far left. We're going to zoom in on the map. You can see Morelia. I'm going to get a bus in Morelia, and I'm going to go into El Centro where they have a bus station, and there I'm going to walk into the Plaza. And Patzcuaro has a population of about 100,000 people. So let's take the trip. I'm going to go to the Morelia bus station. A bus leaves for Patzcuaro about every hour, or if not, maybe 30 minutes. Look at how nice and clean the bus station is. The trip's going to take about an hour. I'm ready to roll. So I get off at the bus station. Now, if you take the bus, take the second stop. Don't get off the bus until you see a bus terminal where there are lots of other buses. It's a word to the wise. So I get off the bus. I start walking around town and asking people, where is El Centro? Where is the Plaza? Because that's where I want to go. But notice how flat and how clean the streets are. And it's a wonderful town. I had a whole list of things that I wanted to see, but it's such a beautiful town. You can just walk around and just enjoy the scenery everywhere you walk. Some guy gave me directions on how to get to El Centro. I'm about 6 blocks away. I saw this, and Patzcuaro is known for its Day of the Dead celebrations. Now, you have to realize I have no idea where I'm walking around, and the guy tells me this is not the main plaza. This is just one of the many little plazas they have around town with wonderful statues and benches. You can do a lot of people watching in these plazas. And I was really surprised. They have churches all over town, old Catholic churches. The city is hundreds and hundreds of years old. And then, right now it's about 11 o'clock a.m. on a Thursday, but all of the markets that they had were just astounding. And this is just the beginning of the marketplace. And a taxi driver told me that people come from small towns within like 75 miles of Patzcuaro just to shop for all of these wonderful food items. And they didn't have any big department stores. it's total local shopping. Everything is fresh from the farms. The people were extremely friendly, and the place was totally clean with all kinds of foods to eat. But that really wasn't the market. Again, this is Thursday around 11 o'clock in the morning. Look at all the people. Look at all the shops. This market right in the middle, a couple of blocks from El Centro. It's about a massive block of everything that you could think of. Better than a Walmart, better than a Sears. And the people were extremely friendly. And I had a list of places that I wanted to visit, but as I walked around, there's so much fascination readily available, and the prices were extremely low. What a great trip, only 1 hour from Morelia on the bus. Driving be like 45 minutes. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think. If you like the video, click the like button, please. And if you know somebody that's looking for that perfect place to live in Mexico, click the share button. There were hotels all over town, and look how quaint, clean, and it looks like you could eat breakfast. You could eat scrambled eggs and bacon right off the floor there. But I would suggest if you stay there, get a hotel on the plaza, and you're going to see a few of those momentarily. They have many, many streets that look like this, and look at the age differentials. You see middle-aged people, young people, children, some people my age, some people older than me. But you could just walk around in these streets for hours and hours and hours and shop and buy authentic clothing and chow down with some traditional foods. And now down the street there, we're getting close to the plaza, more young people, and very peaceful, and the people were very helpful. I had no clue where I was going. I just kept asking people along the way, where is the plaza? Where is the plaza? And we're almost there. So the plaza is to the left. We'll show you that in a second. But all the way around the plaza, there are hotels overlooking the plaza, restaurants, people relaxing, eating food and drinking beverages, and just watching people. I sat at the plaza for a couple of hours. It was just breathtaking. Look, there's a kid. I lived in a place I didn't see any kids for 2 years. I like seeing a real differential of ages. And this is a Mexican tourist town. I only saw like one person that could have been an American the whole time I was there. I could walk around the plaza all day. And I got to the end of the plaza and I looked up and saw this side street. They have many side streets and they're all so inviting and clean. I could see the church up there, the steeple. I just had to go. What's up here? That's the way the town is. You can get lost in this clean, lovely environment, eating food and drinking beverages. And here is the plaza itself. I don't know why I took that electrical shot, but you're going to see birds flying around. It's spectacular. They trained the birds just to fly around the plaza all day. That's what they do all day. They're not allowed to leave very well-trained Mexican birds. They live on tacos. Off the plaza, I found this hospital. Look at the name, Hospital General, like General Hospital, the TV soap opera. And have you ever seen a waiting room like this? All the little doors, those are all different doctors and dentists. You can wait out here for your medical services. And of course, look at how clean that place is. This is at like 11:30. And of course, like every city in Mexico, here's the sign that says Puerta de Cielo, yes. We have a new Facebook group. It's called Mexico Expats Living in Mexico, Bill Dallas Lewis. Come join us. Ask your questions. Leave your comments. Tell us what you know about the joys of living in Mexico. There's a link in the description below. This is one of the many hotels on the Plaza. I strongly suggest you stay on the Plaza. This place was suggested to me. It's called the Casa of 11 Pizzas, or the 11 Floors. And if you go there in the evenings, I was there too early to really enjoy the festivities, but people say it's highly recommended. It's right off of the Plaza. So at the beginning of the video, I told you I was going to share with you what the cost of living was like. Again, look at how clean. You could walk around here forever, but the taxi driver told me an expensive place in El Centro would cost you about 10,000 pesos a month. That's like $550 a month furnished. And he said if you get maybe 8 blocks out of El Centro, you can find a nice place fully furnished for about 1,000 or 3,000 pesos a month. That's like $150 to $300 a month. I don't know how accurate, but that's what the taxi driver told me. And he was born and raised in this wonderful pueblo. We go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Click that subscribe button and join us. You'll get a notification, and you can share with all the people that are talking about the joys of living in Mexico. I would suggest you rent a hotel room for 3 or 4 nights on the Plaza and just walk around and enjoy this fine city for about 3 nights or 4 nights. I think you'll fall in love with it. It's very affordable, and the climate is very much like Morelia, very much like Ajijic. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's surely worth a trip. We have many more videos to come. Click that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.